Paoli station on this morning rush hour of trains. We got train 5712, the 612 to Center City. He's an express, a Chestnut Hill East Express one. Rail cars 737, 707, 811, and 812 taking off to Philadelphia. Whole bunch of action to come. More to come. Here we got an Amtrak Keystone and AM7 engine 940. I missed it coming in. We got rail cars. We got coaches 82602, 82626, 82665. 82739 and cab car 9640 taking off from Thorndale here. Actually, not Thorndale, Paoli, I'm sorry. More action to come here from Paoli as we get more video today. More to come. Here we got the next of the train coming in, heading to Thorndale. This is train 9597 coming in with rail cars 168, 167, 420, 419, and two others. Until he departs to get the last two cars. He's at least a good 6-car train. Last two rail cars is a married pair, which is 312 and 313. More action to come here from Paoli. Before, when we got the Amtrak train that came in with AM7 engine 940, that was an Amtrak train 640, the Keystone that went to New York. He already went through at that time. In the meantime, right now we got train 5714 to Center City, Philly, coming in with Silverliner IVs. We got it starting with rail cars 283. for Center City, Philadelphia. He's probably going to be one of the other later trains going into probably Doylestown or somewhere along the line later on. We'll see. We'll catch more as we get more here in Paoli. More to come. Here we got train 605. The Amtrak Keystone to Harrisburg coming in. It's currently switching over right now, where he comes into the station here at Paoli, from the second track to the first one, for a pickup here to Harrisburg. We got AM7 950 leading the roost. We got cars 826.90, 829.82, 826.58, 825.78, and cab car 96.32. All here at Thorndale, actually at Paoli. He's a Harrisburg bound Keystone. He is train number 605, the 6:51 a.m. train, 2 minutes early. We'll be seeing several trains, 6 trains within the next hour. One in the same direction that the Keystone's headed, and then 5 all in the southbound direction headed towards Philadelphia. I'm using a tripod this time instead of freehanding it, due to the fact that we got a level platform here. And the time now is 6:51. Train 605 should be departing already. And he is, because we heard the brakes release. And there he goes. AM7 engine 950, cab car 9632, all leading the way to Harrisburg. Well, he'll be returning to New York after he makes it all the way out there. More to come as we get more trains going south to Philadelphia for this morning rush hour on the Paoli Thorndale line here in Paoli. More to come. Coming through Paoli here is a Septa train. I'm not sure which one this is. It's on to Paoli here. We'll throw cars 358, 359. 287, 336, and 337. to see this train here. He'll probably be moving up, switching over, and then coming over for 721, where he will be in train 9526, because we're expecting, because coming in right now, we got Septa train 9524. The new Silverliner 5's coming in. Center City Express train, starting with rail car 731 and continuing. As soon as he's ready to go, we'll be getting him. Train 9524 is departing. Paoli here. We have rail cars 731, 851, 852, 835, and 836. All taking off for Center City, Philadelphia, where he's expressing. The train that came in for Paoli has now moved up further north up the tracks and has come to a stop. If he starts switching over, we'll get you the video of him switching into Paoli station here and then departing from Paoli here. More to come. Coming in, we got the Septa bombardier rail cars and sitting off with the cab car. This is train 9526. The train we saw come into Paoli here was train 501. That's parked up there. We're just waiting to see him. This is train 9526. Express to Center City, Philadelphia. Septa bombardier push-pull set. Cab car 2405 leading the way here. And he's an express going into Philadelphia. They'll be taking off and zipping right through the next several stations. They're still loading more passengers, hoping to get as many as they can to have this train be flipping out. Bombardier, cab car, 2405. We got 2519. We have 2501, 2507, 2550, 2516, 2553, and ALP 44 2308. Pushing this train to Philadelphia. More to come from Paoli. Here we got what was train 501 that came in, is now coming back into Paoli station here, and is going to turn into 9530, the 727 train. Here he is coming in. Rail car 337 leading the way. We'll catch him as he's leaving. And he's fully ready for the trip south, which he'll be actually leaving very soon. Conductor just ran into the bathroom. It looks like this train will be headed north a bit, and it will end up stopping at the signal. He's got a delay just until he can get the clearance for the next station because of the pushable set taking off, and that one being an express. It's also an express. Rail cars 337, 336, 287, 359, and 358. All headed for Philadelphia. We just got the clearance. On this hot and humid hazy day, in the hazy morning, we're continuing to film. More to come. Coming in through the haze is train 503 to Thorndale, the 7:31 a.m. train. Looks to be a 4-car train. Oh, 5-car train actually. We got rail cars 174, 173, 136, 135, and rail car 401. And he was a Trenton Express, it looks like. I was going to be turning into a Trenton Express train. Surprised he haven't changed the sign on the front there. On 401. Here he goes, taking off, train 503 to Thorndale. He'll be returning possibly later on. Rail car 401 says he's a Trenton Express. I think they'll notice it when they see him. More to come here from Paoli. Here we got train, it's at the train 9534 to Philadelphia coming in. Rail car 313, I think that is. Yes, 313, leaving the train, pulling in to Paoli here. 313 and 312 leads. rail cars 313, 312, 419, 420, 167, and 168. All headed off. We got one more southbounder before we get two Amtraks and a northbound train 3505 coming in then to Paoli, and then he switches over to head back south. More to come. Here we got train 9538. This should be 9536, my mistake. Coming in. Silverliner 5s coming into Paoli here. He's an express to Center City with rail car 873 leading the way. First time I'm filming him. He's taking off. Rail cars 873, 874, 702, and 728. All taking off. The new Silverliner 5s really pick up speed as they run off now. More to come with an Amtrak train 607, and then we'll have a meet of Amtrak train 600 and Septa train 3505. More to come. Here we got Septa train 3505 waiting on the local track as Amtrak train 607, the 751 to Harrisburg, is coming in to Paoli here, as it has to switch over to the local track to pick up passengers. AM 7952 coming in. He's got 826.51, 827.55, 826.64, 825.13, and cab car 96.45. And to make things even interesting, we got Amtrak train 600 to New York, first going to Philly, Amtrak engine, AM7 engine 918, an Amtrak train meet here in Paoli. train has taken off already. He's already gone and cleared the station and leaving. The Septa train is coming in slowly. 3505 is already imminent and in. We're just waiting for Amtrak train 600 to clear, and you're good to, and then that's it. We got rail cars 82661, 82724, 82762, 82748, and cab car 9651. All headed to Philadelphia. We got train 3505, a 4-car train. The rail cars 365 and 364. He was a Paoli train express, was making limited stops. He has another married pair set on him. We don't know which cars they are. We might just be able to make them out. I think it's 353, 352, and 353 are the lead cars. 364 and 365 are the back 2 cars. This is train 3505. Fortunately, the Amtrak train blocked him coming in, so he'll be moving on ahead, and then he'll be switching back over into the station here, or he will be headed south. I think he's going to be the 804 train, headed down, train 9538. I think he'll be that train. More to come here in Paoli. Here we got train 9538. It wasn't train 3505 that becomes it. That will be train 540. That will be that. In the meantime, we got train 9538 coming in. It's Railcar 101 leading the way. More to come as he's departing. More to come as we got train 507 and 540 coming in. 540 is going to be returning to Philadelphia. It was originally train 3505, and 507 will be coming into Malvern here very soon. More to come. We got some switching action here on train 540, which will be the 813 to Center City. As it switches its way in, formula was originally train 3505, switching into Paoli here from the opposite end. It'll be a link belt train. Train 540, which is a link belt train. We got 365, 364. That led 3505 into Paoli. They switched him over. He's on his way, back to Center City, then to Linkville. There'll be more to come as we await train 507 into Paoli here. More to come. Train 540 to Link Belt is leaving. Rail cars 365, 363, 365, 364, 353, and 352. All leaving. Still haven't seen Malvern train, the 812 Malvern train, 507. Maybe we'll see him when we get back to our original spot for filming. More to come. Here we got Septa train 507 coming in to Paoli, headed to Malvern. He starts out with rail car 305 on him. And he's got two married pairs with him. Train 507's leaving. Rail cars 305, 384, 385, 112, and 111. All leaving. We still got a good hour's worth of trains yet. Up the train in 10 minutes. More to come. Here we got Septa train 509 to Thorndale, the 828 train. Silverliner IV train, 5 rail cars. Actually, make that 4 rail cars, sorry. We got rail cars 703, Snapple wrapped car 738, 818, and 817 heading to Thorndale. We got a total of 5 more Septa trains and 2 more Amtraks before we call it quits here in Paoli. There he goes, headed out to Thorndale. With some more action to come. Here we got Septa train 542 to Center City. Coming in. Which actually is the Doylestown train coming in. With rail car 401 and two others leading the way. This is the 837 Doylestown train. Headed to Doylestown. Now we got rail cars 401, 135, 136, 173, and 174. Whoops. I guess he made a mistake. He forgot to leave it turn off its back lights. Oh well. More to come. A few more trains and then that's it. Here we got Septa train 544 with rail cars 111 and 112 leading. On its way, going to be on its way to Philadelphia to Link Belt. Amtrak workers had just approached me and they had said they wanted to just making sure that I was safe and staying back without a problem. That way I wouldn't be having any problems then with the fact that the train takes off and being sucked into the track. Heard a story how one person ended up coming in to the station, lying down on the track in the middle and putting his arm up over his head and he lost his arm. And that's something that rail fans should not do on high-speed tracks, especially where it's Amtrak and Septa, along with New Jersey Transit. Train 513 that's going to be due in to Harrisburg. That's a little late. After he clears, we got 642 and 641, then 515 and 546. Train 544 to Link Belt from Thorndale. Rail cars 111, 112, 385, 384, 305. As soon as we see Septa train 513 coming, we'll be getting him. More to come. Here we got Septa train 513 to Malvern coming in to Paoli here. We got rail cars, 424, 423, 362, and 363. Headed to Malvern. We got trains 515, 546 of Septa left to get, which will be at the bottom half of the hour, and bottom half of this, the last two Septa trains we get. And then we got two Amtrak trains, 642 headed coming in on where we are, and then we got train 641 going to Harrisburg on the where the Septa train is. After those two, we'll have a 6-minute break. Then we'll get 2 trains, and then that's it. And then we're on our, and then that'll be all the rail fading for today. 513 is leaving. More to come with the train in 5 minutes. Here we got Amtrak train 642, the New York City bound Keystone, coming into Paoli here. Amtrak engine 949. Amtrak engine 949 with cars 827 47, 827 37, 827 97, 827 76, and cab car 9641. This is train 642 to New York City. We got train 641 coming in next, followed by a Thorndale bound Septa train and a Center City bound Septa train, and then that'll be it for today. More to come. Here we got Amtrak train 641, the Keystone to Harrisburg, running 7 minutes behind schedule. Just coming into Paoli now. Cab car leading. As he's coming in, we're wondering what's going on with train 515. Apparently it's saying that it's 5 minutes late. We're hoping that it is. And we're hoping that at 9:34 we get a meet in 4 minutes of Septa trains 546 and 515. Ooh, newly painted cab car 9635 on the front. You've got cars 82584, 82516, 82672, 82671, and AM7 engine 935. Pushing the train to Harrisburg. This is the third to last train on our list. We're hoping to catch the 2 Septa trains and then call it quits for today. Because it's going to be really hot and humid. As Amtrak train 641 departs, we got train 546 coming in. The new Silverliner 5s with the rail car 817 to start. This is 546 is to Doylestown due to the Center City. We're hoping to catch 515 before we leave here. Train 546 is leaving to Doylestown. 515 is nowhere in sight yet. We got rail cars 817. 818. 738. And 703 taking off to Doylestown. And just in time, we got a meet here of Amtrak first. Amtrak train 641 took off already. Then we had Septa train 546. Now we got Septa train 515 coming in to Thorndale. Actually coming into Paoli, headed for Thorndale. He is significantly late. Should have been here at least at 9:29, according to my schedule. But anyway, it's Silverliner 4s, and we got rail cars 108, 107, 292, 172 and 171, and the sixth one. He's taking off, 515's taking off, 108, 107, 292, 172, 171, and 293. I'm surprised he didn't couple 292 and 293 together. That's it for today. Stay cool and enjoy and go out rail fanning after this heat wave breaks. Is the best time. See you next time.